friends, and welcome to another video. So I thought this week we could do a video about my reading journal, because this is something that I've started in 2026. I did one like many years ago, possibly 2020. I don't know if I finished that one though. I'm determined to finish this one, and I thought we could basically have a flip through, see what pages I have done so far, and then set up the June pages together as well, because as I have now said in every video since coming back, I absolutely love journaling. I love incorporating it into my everyday life, and this is just a fun way to track what I've read throughout the year. So without further ado, shall we get straight into the video and see what I've done so far?
So this is my reading journal for 2026. It's one that I got from TK Maxx, and it is a Shakespeare themed one. I really liked the colour palette for it and the little illustrations too, and plus Shakespeare, kind of bookish. So onto my title page. This reading journal is very scrapbook themed, because that's just something I've been enjoying doing, very collage themed as well. And then my goal for the year is 55 books, and then I've just been writing the titles on this little bookcase here. It's been a fun way to track. I was going to colour the covers in initially, but I just liked how they look like that. And then this is my reading track for the whole year. I didn't do the math exactly, so hopefully there are enough squares here. It would be very cool if I could fill them all up. If I do go over though, then I'll just add an extra page like as a flap. Then on to January, and again, here is the first kind of collage of the year, because I got these cute little scrapbook papers from a friend who is also on BookTube. Actually, it was Chloe, so I will tag her down below because she sent me loads of scrapbooking supplies. And then I will blur out the review here just because it has some spoilers in. On to February. I wanted to be very cute. I love these kind of love heart shaped cakes, so I thought I would basically have a go at crafting them as well. And then I used gemstones too, and I also did a little bit of origami. So this is when I was really getting into origami, making these little envelopes, which I was just so happy with, which is why they have been included. Then this is something that I only did for February, and it was my hopefuls list. However, I'm too much of a mood reader to kind of stick to a TBR, so I decided to not do that again, but it was fun nonetheless. And then February fave, again, I will cover up the actual review because it has some spoilers. On to March, and I asked people on TikTok should I do a floral theme or a space theme. I ended up doing a space one and drew a little astronaut for it. It was fun using the black paper and the white ink as well. That's my favourite book of the month, and this one as well. It was a very good reading month, March. I still need to fill out what my favourite was though. And then this is a page for the trans rights readathon. I really like this page. I like all the collaging going on for it, and I managed to read 3 books out of 9, but the readathon does last for the rest of the year, so it's absolutely fun. Now it is on to April, which was an Easter and spring theme. These stickers were from Sostrine Green. Paper is Magic. Hopefully I have said the name of that shop right. They have so many great craft supplies, and I really like doing this little bunting. This was something that came in the Paper is Magic book as well, and again, I'd say that was a pretty good reading month. And then again, I need to fill out my April favourite, which is something that I will do at a later date. Now we are on to May, which was a fruit theme, and May wasn't a great reading month, to be honest. I only read 3 books, but they were 4 stars and 5 stars, so not too bad really, if you ask me. But yeah, I just didn't get around to much reading at all. Again, I need to fill out this page, but I really like the theme in May. And now we are on to June. So the theme of this is basically cute collage with pretty rainbow stickers, and I'm going to be using things from Pixeeeshop that I got recently because their designs are absolutely adorable, and I really wanted an excuse to use the stationery. So first thing I learned, it's really hard to film one-handed, and next time I will just try and figure out a better setup for my camera. Now onto the letters. These ones I got from Hobbycraft. They're really vibrant and I like the 3D style of them too. I don't have enough for the whole of this spread, so I'm going to use some of the stickers from Pixeeeshop as well. Yeah, you can see I am struggling here to do this, especially as I am not left-handed, nor am I ambidextrous either, but hopefully it's kind of relaxing watching the stickers go on. Yeah, I don't know, it was fun anyway. I wanted to film as much of the journaling process as possible because I love watching these videos as well, and I did consider putting it on double speed, but I thought, you know what, we are just going to go for it. And then I added this sticker as well just to kind of finish it off, and there is the first page. Onto the little papers here. They are so cute. It's really hard to decide which one to use. I thought I was going to go for this cherry one maybe, but then I found a strawberry one and I decided that I needed to do a pink page. And for this one I used the letters from Pixeeeshop. I spent far too long trying to figure out where to put these June letters. I'm gonna be honest with you, after I put these all on, I then moved them again because they just didn't look quite right. I think I put them too far to the left, but again, I just have a lot of fun doing these kinds of things, and I guess even though it's not perfect, inspirational thing coming in here, but probably not that inspirational at all, it's good to make mistakes. What was the Bob Ross saying? I can't think of the Bob Ross saying at all, but something about mistakes and happy accidents. And then Pixeeeshop has a washi tape of this one, and I really wish that I had got it so I could have used it more. Onto the final page, and the theme is going to be blue, and I did end up using this cherry one. However, I didn't want it to cover the whole page like the previous ones because this is where I am going to write my review. So I decided to tear up the pieces of paper instead and make a border so that there will be enough room for my reviews as well. And it's just very satisfying tearing paper up and sticking it back down. I can't quite explain it, but you know, if you haven't tried it before or haven't done it in a while, highly recommend it. It is very relaxing. I wish I had more of this cherry paper. It is just so incredibly beautiful. And then I also have these really pretty papers that my mom got me too, in a bunch of different colours. And then it was time to add another washi sticker because I felt like there was just a gap there that needed something. I also added this monkey sticker too. This reminds me of a Pokemon. I can't think of which one, but it's so cute. And then there's kind of a gap here that I felt like needed something, and I had a reading is the ticket sticker. Absolutely perfect considering this is a reading journal. And finally, onto the letters. I've really been enjoying using these letters. However, I did run out for June Fave, so I put June F-A-V instead. I haven't spelt Fave like that in a very long time, probably since I was a teenager, but oh well, I think that it still works. I definitely want to purchase more of these stickers though, because they just went on really well. I'll see if they have longevity to kind of, if they stay in the journal over the next few weeks. I'd really like to do kind of a stationery haul video at some point, if that's something that you would be interested in. I know this is a reading channel, but because I do a reading journal and some reading pages, I thought it might work.
This was a very fun video to do. I don't usually film journaling much, but then I feel like I've had journals on every one of my YouTube videos so far since I started making them. Again, basically, I'm getting into filming journaling videos. I need to get a good tripod though, because I tried to balance this phone on a ton of books. It was not working at all, which is why I was mainly filming just holding the phone one-handed and then trying to get the stickers down one-handed. It didn't entirely work, but you know what? I think these pages turned out pretty cute, and I'm glad that I did a scrapbooking theme. This is just what I was in the mood for this month. I really like these 3D stickers, by the way, and just this business Pixeeeshop is so cute. And I really like this pink page. In a shock to no one, it is my favourite colour as well. You can get a washi tape, by the way, of this one. And I'm very tempted to go back on their website and get that, to be honest. and then June fave. I haven't spelt fave like this since like maybe 2008, so it's itching my brain a bit, but I do really like this page. I think there's a decent amount of space for a small review as well. And yeah, those are all of my pages. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this style of video. Please let me know if you would like more journaling videos in the future. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will chat to you very soon. Bye.